Squad? Welcome to this tutorial. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a marketing campaign. So if you're a local business owner and you've been trying to figure out how do I reach more customers, and more specifically, how do I actually put together an actual marketing campaign to be able to reach my targeted audience? Well, make sure you stay tuned for this tutorial because that's exactly what we're going to cover. Okay, so I have a client, Von the Loc Doc. Mr. Vonington is getting ready for a marketing campaign. And essentially, we have three goals that we're tracking, right? So basically, we want to do three things. We want to increase his website traffic altogether, right? So we want an increase in, preferably people with locks in Houston and Katy going to just his home website that's all about Vaughn and his lock services. So this would be like a lot more of brand awareness. We're not asking them to take a call to action outside of click from this copy to this website, right? Increasing his brand visibility. All right, the second one is, so Vaughn is hosting a pop-up shop in April, fingers crossed. And what we really want to achieve is to have 100 new pop-up shop virtual signups. So if we go over to this diagram, hithers, what we would really like is for people to RSVP. So we're going to be tracking different things. So one of these is going to be the endpoint for just a landing page for Vaughn. One of these endpoints are going to be where we collect new entries for people who RSVP. So our ideal goal is to have 100 RSVPs that are virtual. And I think we had one for actual in-person. I believe in-person was like 30. Yeah, I think we wanted like 30 people in person to actually come. And we wanted 100 virtual people to like this little virtual pop-up shop. Yeah. All right. And then our last goal, so we actually want real signups. Okay. So basically, my client came to me and, this is what I was looking for. Okay. So we basically want like this endpoint that for the 3K where we're just driving traffic, brand awareness is the website traffic one. And then we want an endpoint for where he's going to get RSVP. So like I was saying, 100 virtual signups and 30 in-person signups, and then book this new membership. So basically what I had my client do was tell me like, okay, how much money do you want to make from this specific business each month? And then basically what I did from there is create him this membership program. So he's going to have like the three tiers: basic, standard, and essential. And essentially what we want to do, where we want to spend our money, is like getting people to like sign up to annual membership and giving them this special price. And then from there, once he has his like locked in 55 clients, from there, like he can just like have like days where he accepts walk-ins, or better yet, what we could do is build this directory where we have other people that's in our lock community that we trust, and we can just like pass off those clients and even monetize that in a way of like making sure that they're trained by us, offering them programs. But there's just a lot of ways we can monetize that. But this is what I created for Vaughn. So essentially what I did was come up with 3 different tiers, and then to come up with our goal of how many signups we did, I just took the average price of the different tiers. So we have one that's $50 a month, $75 a month, and $150 a month, and the average of that is around $91. Okay, so in order for us to reach his monthly goals, we need to have 55 people signed up to this like annual membership. Okay. So that's our goal for the booking membership. Okay. So we have each one of these basically represented as one of our campaign goals, and we even kind of broke this down by like different campaigns because there are going to be different ads and different copies for the different goals. So we're going to have a campaign funds website traffic campaign, we're going to have a campaign funds pop-up shop RSVP campaign, and then funds membership sign up campaign. And we've already talked about the goals. Now let's talk about the campaign items. Now, for each one of these goals, right, we might be posting to different platforms, and still we might have different formats. So, for example, in this particular campaign, the ones that I've come up with is basically a Facebook, Instagram, blog post, and some affiliate, right? I'm not going to go into all these in details in this video, but let's just say, for example, one of our Facebook ads is to drive traffic to the website, right? So we might have a Facebook copy that's a still image, and we might have a Facebook copy that is a video. And what we could do is actually track to see which one performs best. Now, on the back end of this, because we have Google Analytics installed, we can legitimately track the amount of traffic that we're receiving. So we can actually track how well our campaign is doing. So we have our different endpoints that correspond to where we are trying to send traffic, in addition to us like actually receiving bookings and stuff like that. And what we want to do is see where he's starting at without us doing any type of marketing, implement these different marketing campaigns, and watch our numbers grow. Okay. In our next video, what we're actually going to do is begin creating the copies. So if you notice, for some of these we'll be posting to Facebook, for some of these we'll be actually directly emailing, some of these will be blog posts, some of these will be affiliate copies, some of these will be Instagram copies. And what we need to do is to create a copy for each of the platforms, for each of the formats. And in some cases, we might even have different SKUs, different assets to like target different people. So we might have a image that targets people who've had damage locks, or people who might want crochet, or people who want lock extensions. Like we might have a copy that like actually like tailors to that person, but we'll see. All right, so make sure you guys follow along, come back, watch more tutorials, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and make sure you guys follow Von's journey as we hit his business goals. All right, and be sure you guys go follow him on Instagram. And yeah, especially if you're in Houston or Katy and you want your locks done by Doc. All right, peace.